All right, this shit is always doing this. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me now, because I'm trying to get this story out really quick before I get where I'm going. I'm trying to tell y'all about this transmutation that I watched as I was watching it. I watched it. Come share the real quick transmutation that I watched last night. Watching Sweetma4life live stream. Go ahead. So I drive on campus a lot, you guys. That's why y'all see me ushering people on across the street and shit. But anyway, so I was in Sweetma4life live stream last night, right? And so basically, apparently, her and TashaK had gotten into some sort of altercation in somebody else's live stream, okay? And I did include links to both of the live streams that I'm referring to. They are in the description, so when I get done, y'all can go check them out, okay? So basically, what happened was, I'm in Sweetma4life. She's talking about that she got into it with Tasha and how Tasha had basically accused her of being on a live stream for 4 hours and having her baby coughing for 4 hours during the live stream, and that she was basically insinuating that Sweetma was an unfit mother and just trying to be cruel, you know, being sadistic, being a damn narc like she is, okay? So, you know, so anyway, so Sweetma4life was just telling the damn story, and I think she did start the shit, and then Tasha just went in on her and shit, and then she started the narcs are known to do. So anyway, while she was in the live, Sweetma was talking about, you know, how she was broke and she didn't have it. And so to be insulting and to try to humiliate her, TashaK donates her $100, I think, through Super Chat, okay? Trying to be funny and trying to be, you know, trying to humiliate her, basically. And so, you know, even though Sweetma was saying, you know, I really need that money, or because basically when Tasha sent it to her, she started crying because she knew that Tasha was trying to be malicious and trying to, basically trying to humiliate her, you know what I'm saying? But I don't see how she can humiliate someone who's like an open book, and she's very transparent, okay? Sweetma is not pretentious, so she was letting people know, look, I'm broke, but I ain't gonna take this bitch's money because, you know, it's dirty money. This bitch is evil, and as much as I need it, I'm not gonna keep it, okay? So she's basically, you know, just basically emotional because she's an empath, okay? So basically she was just, you know, upset by everything that Tasha was doing, and to add insult to injury, Tasha comes in and tries to, you know, insult her by giving her the $100, right? And was still talking shit to the girl in her live stream. And I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? She really is pressed to be coming to this girl's live stream all up in her comment section and shit, right? Just a straight up narc. So anyway, I'm watching it. So after Tasha, when Sweetma was like, I think she said something like, she had $12 to her name, but she still wasn't going to keep the money from Tasha, right? So I see that it was so beautiful because Tasha came in there with all this negativity. She initially did upset Sweetma4life, right? She initially did upset her, which was her goal. But the transmutation happened when Sweetma, right? They started coming in. They was like $5, $10, $20, $20. But to top it all off, because see, TashaK has been talking shit. If y'all remember, I have made 2 other videos before talking about her, and I was talking about the 4 vloggers that were basically under attack, and that this bitch was the most possessed of all of them, right? Her ass is possessed, and she's extremely jealous of LovelyTi, okay? And so she has been hating on LovelyTi, and LovelyTi has totally taken the high road, okay? So LovelyTi has let her ass fluctuate back and forth on that damn pendulum, and she has taken the high road, and LovelyTi don't even respond to her ass, okay? So, but don't think that she's not watching. She's just handling it like a boss. So all while I'm watching, I sat here and I watched Sweetma gonna give back to Tasha. So she had got that money back plus some, okay? So she had already clocked up about $250 from her supporters, okay? Because they didn't like that shit that Tasha did. And then while I'm watching it, I'm happy for the girl. Why did LovelyTi coming in and drop another $200 like a boss, okay? To the point where this shit was so beautiful. It brought tears to my eyes, okay? Then on top of that, LovelyTi, because if y'all remember, I had made a commentary, and I had made a video about how Armand Wiggins and TashaK had did this little scam call-in show, and it was TashaK calling in, acting like she was somebody else and all of that. Well, that turned out to be a hoax, okay? So let me apologize to Armand Wiggins, because I actually like Armand. He's so cool. Tasha was, copying off of him. He's so much fun. He has all the charisma and everything that Tasha wishes she had, okay? So, she basically had him caught up in her bullshit just by him touching her dirty-ass energy, okay? So anyway, Armand, so basically that all got cleared up, so let me offer my apology, put it out there where I had got it from, that, they had done this. So she was feeling bad about what she had done to Armand because she's so, if they see, who she really is and she was not mad at Sweetma. She was basically saying that how she didn't hey, a birthday party for my granddaughter. I got a lot of stuff going on today, but I wanted to come and tell y'all about this beautiful transmutation that I saw take place in Sweetma4life live stream last night. Because, like I said, Tasha was in there, TashaK, okay, from Unwind with TashaK, basically had come into Sweetma's live stream after they had gotten into it on another person's live stream, and basically was trying to insult her by giving her, $100, because Sweetma was talking about how she, didn't really have much money or whatever. And so she, even though she didn't have much money, she had said that she wasn't going to keep the money from Tasha, and but it had hurt her feelings, which was Tasha's goal, okay? And so on top of that, all her people started to give Sweetma money, okay? So like I said, I watched her clock up about $250 from her subscribers in Super Chat, and then LovelyTi came through, who Tasha's also been dissing and hating on, and LovelyTi dropped her $200 in her Super Chat like a boss, right? So so she started crying at first. Tasha gave her $100. She cried out of being hurt and insulted. The boss is doubled what Tasha gave. That when Mom gives the money back, she still has that what she got from her $100 here. And then said LovelyTi came in and dropped the $200 like a boss. And this was trying to create in the life of an empath, and they turned it to a positive, okay? It was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, she thought she was winning because she had initially made the girl cry and had initially $200. Armand Wiggins dropped the $100. She had already clocked up about $50 from her people chat. And then people, it just continued. She still got enough money. I'm like, this girl by the live stream. Why did her live stream get flagged and just stopped all in the middle of it, okay? I know that's some hating ass bullshit, okay? And Tasha, okay, so maybe Tasha trying to flag me down too, you guys. I don't know, but basically I wanted to come on here and record this real quick. I got some stuff going on, but so basically that energy that was trying to come and use to humiliate somebody, to hurt somebody, to be cruel, was turned into a good because the empath, LovelyTi, and, you know, Armand Wiggins and people who still have souls and still have love in their heart, they came in there and they transmuted that energy from a negative to a positive. And it was to the point where the narc couldn't stand it. So much so that she flagged this girl's live stream, and it just went down in the middle of her live stream. But at the end of the day, she had clocked up about $750, okay, from her subscribers and from the lovely LovelyTi and from Armand Wiggins, okay, and I was just loving it the whole time. Thank you, Goddess Osset. It's the sun, baby. The sun loves Oshun, and Oshun loves the sun. But this was a beautiful transmutation, okay, that I watched last night, y'all. And so I invite you guys, I put the links in the description. I actually put Sweetma4life in the description so y'all can see everything that I'm talking about, okay? She was basically telling her story about what Tasha had done to her in another person's live, basically trying to go for her son, okay, who she calls her miracle baby. I believe he's autistic in this particular live, and I had actually seen the live stream that TashaK was trying to speak on. And the live stream, it was actually the first time I had ever watched Sweetma4life, okay? And she was a congested baby before, okay? So anyway, Tasha, this was like a couple of months ago, okay, that live was out. But evidently when they the reason to, you know, use that as an insult to Sweetma, because Sweetma is always going after Tasha and her narcissistic ass behavior, okay? And so basically, like I said, she came in there, she was trying to upset the girl, she was trying to be cruel, because narcs love, they see a soft-hearted and a kind-hearted empath as prey. And she came in to try to cause dissension. She was coming in to try to upset Sweetma, but she didn't realize that good is always going to overcome evil. And the empath is always going to overcome the narc. They only appear to be weak, honey. Like I said, we are soft and strong at the same damn time. So, you know, just because there's tears and there's emotion does not mean that you're weak. Because at the end of the day, TashaK did not win, okay? Her ass got booted up out of there. She got gathered, okay, by Sweetma supporters and by the other people she's hating on, such as LovelyTi and Armand Wiggins. And she also was so damn upset, as narcs always are, that she actually flagged down this girl's live stream in the middle of it, okay, just because she was receiving money from her supporters who actually really wanted to support her and who weren't trying to send it to humiliate her like TashaK did. So her whole little bullshit-ass plan to try to hurt somebody backfired on her ass, okay? And then she went on her own channel and started talking shit about LovelyTi and how LovelyTi donated to somebody who be talking shit about her as if LovelyTi owes her something, okay? So, yeah, she's highly upset. So at the end of the day, her efforts to try to hurt somebody who she sees, who has emotions, who has a kind heart, basically backfired on her ass, because Sweetma4life ended up getting blessed. She ended up being forgiven by Armand Wiggins. She ended up gaining supporters, you know, like LovelyTi, and she already had them, but she ended up knowing how much she was supported, and she ended up being blessed for the Christmas holiday. And TashaK ended up being highly upset, okay? And on another note, and then I got to go, you guys, the president, okay, I told y'all, I pointed him out the other day, as I'm sure y'all know by now that the country is partially shut down. The government is partially shut down due to this damn narcissistic-ass child, grown-ass child, having a tantrum because they won't allot him $5 million or $5 billion to build this damn steel wall to keep people out. Okay, to keep people out of the country who, if Mexico was not part of this country to begin with, if it weren't all one landmass, you wouldn't need a damn wall. There would be a natural barrier. There would be a natural separation there, okay? And so if you need a wall, that's letting you know right there you're trying to separate some shit that ain't got no business being separated. But that's not the point. The point is that I want you guys to check his behavior. Check the behavior of a narcissist, because there's a school of thought that seems to think that these people are winning because they have money and social status, okay? But look at all the calamity and all of the chaos that they cause to other people in efforts to get their way, and at the end of the day, they still ain't happy. Okay, so again, I ask you guys, and I'm going to leave you with this. What profits a man to gain the world and lose his motherfucking soul? Okay? And I have things to do, you guys. If my client is in here waiting for your consultation, you can email me at any time, and we can do that. For the rest of you guys, I'll try to come back later. And until we meet again, my people, keep it classy, keep it clean. Thank everybody for stopping by. Thanks to people who are going to watch this later. I do welcome comments and thoughts, and we'll talk again later and do what you got to do to make shit happen. Peace.